I've safely remarried my darling Trevor. I've been blessed with a new life growing inside of me now, and I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Huh? Hey, you know that your sweetheart Trevor is cheating on you, right? Are you saying you're happy knowing this truth?
Huh?
Go on and be happy now.
Trouble busters!
Hmm?
I have safely remarried my darling Trevor. I've been blessed with a new life growing inside of me now, and I'm the happiest I've ever been.
Huh? My name is Alan. The email I'd just gotten was from my ex-wife, whom I divorced about 1.5 years ago. I don't need that kind of report, damn it. Ha! My ex-wife Megan and I got divorced because she had an affair with another man, and now she's saying she's recently married the person she cheated on me with. Well, let's see. Good for you. I hope you will be happy. There we go. Whew! No. There's nothing to talk about. Oh, come on. Hello?
Oh, you answered. Hello, Alan.
What do you want?
It's been a while. Have you got a girlfriend yet?
Well, no, I don't have a girlfriend.
I knew you didn't.
Excuse me?
I really think it was good that I broke up with you, Alan. Truly the best decision of my life. Because unlike you, Trevor is super handsome, see? And he's also an elite who works for a huge conglomerate with the potential to be promoted so much. He's the perfect man for a woman of my level.
Did you contact me just to say something like that? I'm busy, Mrs. Adams. I'm hanging up now.
See, this is what I'm talking about when I'm talking about ambitionless commoners.
What are you talking about?
Trevor listens to me even if I call him during work, and he takes as much time off as he needs to satisfy me.
My, good for you.
He's professionally successful, which is why he can take time off freely. You need to get your act together, or you'll never get married again, you know? You always say you're so busy, but your salary was so low. If I had stayed with you in a dull, cheap life like that, it would have been terrible. Your looks were so ordinary. So ordinary. Not ugly, but not gorgeous either. It was just boring. My point is that my married life with you was an absolute shit show. Hey, are you listening to me?
What was that?
Honestly, I really hate that you're so absent-minded all the damn time. There's no way in a million zillion years that you'll be happier than me. You just go on living alone, grateful that you were able to have a woman of my level as your wife, even for a moment.
Megan, are you genuinely happy?
Of course I am. Oh, I just felt another kick. Right now I have money to spare.
Money to spare?
Trevor buys me anything I want and I don't have to cook. When I told him I wasn't good at housework, he arranged to have some bus Ubers deliver something every night. He's such a kind sweetheart. I'm so glad he's my husband.
Is that so?
Truly, though the time I spent with you was a complete waste of my life.
I may not have been able to give you a lot of luxuries, but we were able to live a decent life still, weren't we?
Decent, you say? I'm not the kind of cheapskate woman who'd be satisfied with some miserable life like that.
I see. I thought I was doing my best to not cause her any trouble or inconvenience, but after the divorce I was depressed, and it even affected my work because I cared about Megan with all of my heart. I went through such hard times for her and because of her. I thought I'd just keep quiet about a few things I knew, but I was wrong in every way. I'm gonna confront my ex-wife, whose head is undoubtedly having a tea party in the stratosphere, with the truth. Unforgivable! Trouble busters initiate!
I think you should hurry up and remarry some cheap woman on the same level as you, okay?
Listen, you know that your sweetheart Trevor is cheating on you, right? Are you saying you're happy knowing this truth?
Huh? Just because you're so frustrated about what happened in the past doesn't mean you straight up lie to me.
It's not a lie, Megan. Hold on, I'll send you a photo now.
What? What the hell is this?
What is it, you ask? It's exactly as you see.
Why in the world do you have something like this?
I happened to see him near my office on my way home from work, actually. I recognized him right away because I'd seen his face many times when I was investigating his affair with you.
What? Hey, is this real?
Of course it is! The world is a better place than I thought, truly. My old partner who cheated on me got cheated on herself. Go on and be happy now. See ya!
Wait a minute.
What do you want now?
This is impossible. It must be some kind of mistake.
Oh, right. I forgot that even interpretation would be hindered because your head's up in the damn clouds. I just sent you an email.
What the hell is this?
Now you understand. You're not his priority and he's not taking care of you.
That bastard! I'll never forgive him. I'm gonna demand him so much alimony and I'm going to divorce him, so help me I will.
That's probably impossible.
Why would it be?
Because I don't expect him to pay anything. He's not working any job after all.
Huh? That's not true. Don't lie to me.
It's true.
How can you say that with so much confidence?
Right after our divorce was finalized, I was really depressed. I couldn't concentrate on my work, and I kept on failing in everything I did. If I sat at the computer in that state, nothing would get done, I thought, so I decided to leave work early that day.
What are you talking about? I don't care about your tearjerker stories.
If you want to know what's going on, don't interrupt me and listen to me through to the end.
Ugh.
That's how I felt, and I was feeling pretty down. And then this guy called Trevor Ramirez suddenly appeared in front of me.
What?
Maybe appeared in front of me is the wrong terminology. I merely saw him across the street. Yeah, let's go with that.
You mean you saw him near your workplace just as you were leaving for home?
Yup, and I saw him walking off somewhere holding the hand of a woman that was definitely not a Miss Megan Adams.
What the hell? Why didn't you tell me right away then and there?
I was so annoyed at the bastard that he dared to go about flirting with another woman so nonchalantly.
But
Then I signed a contract with a detective agency to thoroughly investigate him, intending to destroy him completely.
a detective agency?
I was so surprised that guy was meeting various women one after another, left, right, and center, you see.
One after another? Left, right, and center? What do you mean by all that?
During the 3 months I was investigating him, he met with a woman 11 times, and they were all different.
Wait, that can only mean?
I don't know the details, but I guess he met them all on a dating app or something. Maybe they met through social media.
What the hell? That backstabbing snake! Why didn't you tell me right away?
What benefit would it have, even if I had told you?
Your wife, whom you loved so much that you got depressed after you divorced her, was stabbed in the back, understand?
No, when I saw that guy cheating on me so much, I felt so stupid to be so depressed about everything that happened, and I got over it remarkably quickly.
What? Why?
I mean, who wouldn't think it was so stupid of a woman to dump me for such a terrible asshole? If you don't, you ought to seek asylum because I would say you're insane.
But that's even if I didn't know shit, so there was nothing I could have done about it now, was there? More to the point, though, wouldn't you say I'm just as much of a victim as you were once?
Oh, stop!
Huh?
Don't put me in the same pot as you, Mrs. Adams. Well, we're both the same in that we didn't know how to judge people rightfully before marrying them.
You didn't have to say it like that.
That's why I was surprised. I got an email from you saying the stupidest shit like, I got married and I'm so happy.
What am I going to do? If I'd known sooner, I would have never married him.
You even went and lied to me when you said I've been blessed with a new life growing inside of me. You tried to one-up the hell out of me by telling me how happy you were, didn't you? Too bad for you.
What? Why?
A year it was. No, wait, it was more than that. It was probably 2 years now if I include the time you were having an affair. It's too unnatural to not register your marriage until you've been together that long and you finally feel a kick in your belly. And while I'm at it, I'll tell you one more good thing.
What is it?
That husband of yours isn't working any job whatsoever.
What? That can't be true.
Can you say that for sure?
Of course I can. Oh, I know what this is.
Huh?
Alan, you're just so freaking frustrated, aren't you? Because I'm so happy now you're trying to lie to me so it'd make me feel terrible, aren't you?
Just when I thought you woke up from your conscious coma, you go and say that load of horse shit. Perhaps the stratosphere was an understatement. Your head is in the thermosphere.
If you look closely at these photos, he's wearing the same suit and all. Maybe you photoshopped these and created them yourself.
Photoshopped, you say? And why in the world would I go out of my way to do something like that?
Trevor took me on trips abroad and bought me a bunch of high-end handbags, you know? He's even paying for the alimony he owes you, see? And every day he goes to work in the morning and he goes on business trips.
Is that so? What time does he leave for work?
His work starts at 9 o'clock, so he leaves the house around 8:30, but
Every day?
except for the occasional change to 10 or 11 o'clock, I go to work on weekends, yes?
Does he work on weekends?
Sometimes he does, has to go out to work on the weekends, but what the hell is this all about? What?
You've really been fooled by everything he's doing, haven't you?
What do you mean?
Allow me to take a shot in the dark.
Huh?
Doesn't he start work at 11 o'clock this Friday? He also must have work on Sunday, too.
That's right, but would you even look into that?
No, I'm not. The guy is just hanging out at the casino almost every day.
Casino? No way, he said he doesn't gamble.
The casino opens at 11 o'clock on Fridays and has a big monthly event on Sundays.
But all of that shouldn't be. That's all just a big coincidence.
I'm saying all this because I often see him coming in and out of the casino in a suit, you know.
There ain't no damn way.
You started having a relationship with that brain-dead bastard about 6 months before the divorce, didn't you? You must also know that his parents have passed away one after another a little before that, right?
Yes?
So he must have received a fairly large inheritance. He must have been spending that money all this time.
An inheritance?
Yeah, and that money must be running out very soon, too.
How do you know that? You just say random things and it's completely wrong. I won't let you get away with it.
Last month, he contacted me and asked me to wait for the transfer of the alimony for the month.
What the?
Of course, I haven't received it this month either. I told him that if he doesn't pay me very soon, I'd tell you about the photos my detective took, see?
No way, that can't be true. So you knew behind my back that I wasn't really happy and you were laughing at me, weren't you? Every single damn man I meet is the absolute worst.
I'm not the one you should be angry at, but I honestly don't give a frick. I'd rather you be grateful that it'll take a little less time, work, and money to get evidence of his infidelity.
Where did you get the money to investigate him for 3 damn months, though? I hear the detective agencies are insanely expensive.
You're right there. I didn't ask him to track him every day, see? But I made sure it would be a long-term investigation nevertheless. So, including various miscellaneous fees, it amounted to around 15 grand, I guess?
15 grand? Where would you get that kind of money?
Remember how I asked the two of you to pay half of the alimony you owe me in one lump sum at the beginning?
Oh.
I actually wanted to use that money to buy better things for my job. But if it meant I could buy some relief and make my mental state feel a little better back then, I thought it would be better to use the money for that purpose.
So it's true then? Everything?
I've been telling you that from the beginning, haven't I? I'm leaving this town at the end of this month, and I'm glad I was able to let you know the truth one last time.
Did you quit your job? I suppose you did. You did say you couldn't get anything done.
No, I got so much done, which is why I'm leaving, actually. I wanted to work in a quieter place, feeling a little more relaxed every day without the stresses of a big city every day, you know?
You don't need to be such a show-off now, dear.
I'm not the same person I was back then. After I got over my divorce, I worked like crazy, and strangely enough, customers started giving me more and more information one after another, and I was able to get promoted to a position far better than I initially was.
Which means you're making money?
Damn, you don't beat around the bush, do ya? Well, I'm living a much better life now than I did back then.
Really?
No, come now, even back then I wasn't struggling financially. If we didn't waste any money on anything, you could have bought what you wanted and we'd still have some money to save every month.
Actually, Alan, I couldn't really forget about you.
Huh?
Trevor was really persistent back then, so I had no choice but to accept his invitations, and well...
What are you talking about?
I've been feeling sad ever since I betrayed you, Alan.
That's the best I've heard in a while.
I'm serious.
And yet you sent me that email. There's no way a lie like that would work on me.
But that was... I wanted to know if you still thought about me, you see?
Oh, really?
I also wanted to get away from Trevor, too, and if you're moving away, perfect timing. I think this is destiny, Alan.
Huh? Destiny?
Yes, they say life is all about timing, don't they? I think now is the perfect time for us to start over.
The perfect time, huh?
Hey, honey, I'm home. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, you're on the phone.
Welcome back, honey. Perfect timing for real. I was just thinking, when would be a good time to hang up the phone?
What do you mean? Not important? I'm going to take a bath before getting ready for dinner.
Oh, I'll help you prepare dinner. I'm starving.
Thank you, honey.
Whew.
What the hell was that?
Timing is important, isn't it?
What? Who was that woman?
Whenever I was feeling especially dark after the divorce, she always came to my rescue at the right time.
But you said you don't have a girlfriend.
Oh, I don't have a girlfriend, no, but a wife, yes, I do have one.
A wife? When did you get married to another woman?
None of your damn business.
That woman is also after your money, Alan. I know she is. You don't have a very good eye for women, and the marriage won't be a good one anyway. Just hurry up, get a divorce, and start things over with me. I'll wait as long as it takes to be with you, Alan.
My wife supported me so much when I was feeling depressed after my first divorce. I was so grateful for her presence when I was completely devastated.
Even that was because she's after your money.
No, I know with all my heart that Katie is not like you, who is truly after my money.
What? I'm not after your money.
No. You said, and I quote, "That woman is also after your money, Alan. I know she is."
That was a mere slip of the tongue.
Unlike you, Mrs. Ramirez, my wife doesn't waste money and has a talent for saving money well. As of now, she helps me with my work and does the housework too. Unlike you, of course.
Ugh, so be it then.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm just going to get a whole assload of alimony from Trevor and the other woman he's cheated on me with, and then divorce him.
And that's impossible.
And why is that? If you cheat on your spouse, you legally have to pay alimony, don't you?
You can't get as much as you expect from someone who literally cannot pay. He probably doesn't have any money already, and he's not working any job at all. So, how he's planning to live in the future, I've no clue. But one thing's for sure, he probably won't have the money to pay the alimony he'll owe you.
No way.
Well, I'd be more grateful if you did get the alimony, because then you wouldn't have to fall behind on the repayment of the alimony you owe me. I'd be a lot more thankful that way, so I hope you do get something, for both our sake.
Even if he doesn't have any money, I would still receive some from the other women. And if he was cheating on me with multiple women, that would mean I would get all the more, right?
But he met the other women on dating apps or something, most likely. It'll probably be impossible to track them down, and I think there are already more people who can't be contacted.
No way.
More importantly, though, how can you think that you can get alimony?
Huh? Isn't it normal to get alimony if you've been cheated on by your legal spouse?
Yeah, if they were your legal spouse, that would be true. I doubt you can get anything when someone cheats during the still dating stage.
But I've been betrayed so much, but he still convinced me to marry him. Isn't that some kind of marriage fraud or just fraud or something?
If he's still cheating on you, yeah, there's probably a slight possibility that you could get something.
No way, what should I do?
What do you mean, what should you do?
I thought I could pay it back after I married Trevor, but I borrowed money from a financial institution last month.
What the hell were you thinking?
I had no choice. I wanted to go on a trip with my friends, but Trevor said I should just work and use what I make as my own pocket money.
So he didn't pay for the trip you wanted to go on, I guess?
And I didn't want to work. I was working part-time jobs right after graduating high school, and I've never worked properly after marrying you. I bragged to my friends that I was going to marry a rich man, and I was well off, and well...
You got what you deserved, Mrs. Adams. You didn't live a life that was within your means.
You shut the hell up! I know that by now, damn it!
By the way, how much did you borrow?
$10,000?
$10,000? More to the point, I'm surprised you borrowed that much without even having a job. Don't tell me you borrowed from a loan shark.
I had no choice, damn it! Alan, darling, please. Please lend me some money. I promise you I'll pay you back. If things go on like this, I'll be in big trouble.
You know, you're promising me you'll pay me back, but you're not even working, so how are you gonna pay it back, pray tell? This is a story that cannot be trusted 1,000%. There's no way I could just go along with it and lend you money.
I'll find a job. Oh, I know. Hire me at your workplace. If the company grows, you're probably short in staff, right? I know you well, and I think it would be easy to work together, you see? I do anything, be it in administration, secretary, you name it. Please help me.
My wife takes care of the company, and we've increased the number of employees, so it's not a problem of ours now. Even if we don't have enough staff, there's no way in eternity we'll hire someone like you, Mrs. Adams.
No, please. It's fine if it's just chores or whatever.
Who would willingly work with his wife and ex-wife?
We don't know what's going to happen to me if things stay like this, you know?
You're going to do something about it yourself because all of this is a result of your own doing.
Divorcing you led my parents to cut their family ties with me. What should I do from now on?
That's not something you should talk about with me.
But
you two both still have the alimony to pay me, so I suggest you have a proper discussion with your precious sweetheart about what you're gonna do from now on.
no way. Alan, are you seriously going to abandon me? Poor Megan all alone? This is your ex-wife, someone you loved with all your heart once upon a time, and it's in such a difficult situation.
I loved my ex-wife, it's true, but now I have a wife that I love more than I ever have. I'm not like you sloppy people, for I have no intention of ruining our current life of happiness together.
You bastard! I didn't think you were that kind of person.
Oh, by all means, insult me all you want. See what frickin' difference that makes. I don't mind or care what you say to me. Well, I'm gonna prepare dinner with my wife now, so I'm hanging up. I'm sorry, but you better not contact me again.
Oh, please, Alan.
If anything happens, please contact me through my lawyer. Thanks. See ya!
Hey, Alan.
Well, that's that. Guess I'll block her, too.
Alan, are you done with your call?
Yep. Now what should we have for dinner today? And so the storm that was my ex-wife passed in an instant. According to rumors through the grapevine, Megan ended up divorcing him a week after they registered their marriage. She now works day and night to pay off the alimony she owes me, along with the debt she owes to the financial institution. And by the way, about the demon bastard Trevor, he disappeared after he was charged alimony by Megan, and he still has to pay back what he owes me for his affair with Megan. To be honest though, I don't mind anymore. He can burn in hell for all I care.
That was delicious.
You always work so hard for us, dear, so you have to allow me to spoil you on our anniversaries at least. From now on, I'm gonna try harder to make Katie the happiest woman in the world. Trouble Busters!